A la piel sin fin habrá yo llegar. Un gran aplauso. Na, 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 na. That's Hercules, baby. Okay, let me see. Disney movie Easter eggs and secret connections. Okay, I didn't know this. Well, I meant OG. Talk to me about Cars, Toy Story, the best Disney movies, Dumbo, um, Tarzan, of course.
Think you know Disney movies? Maybe, but probably not. Let's see if you can take this Disney Easter egg challenge. Everybody loves Disney movies. Sometimes all you really need in life is an excuse to rewatch all your favorite classics. If only there was a good reason to dust off those old VHS tapes, though. Well, you probably haven't caught all the Disney Easter eggs yet. See, Disney animators have spent decades placing little inside jokes and cameos into their movies. They're filled with little winks to other films and gags that only a true Disney fan would get. So, let's jump right in.
Okay, show me. Show me.
Number 1. Rapunzel and Flynn in Frozen. Disney has really
Wait.
had a great resurgence since Tangled and Frozen soared to the big screens. One was the story of a lonely girl who joins up with a roguish man to be reunited with her family. The other is about, well, pretty much the exact same thing. The
Oh my God.
songs are pretty different at least. Let's go ahead and get everyone's favorite Easter egg in first. The makers of Frozen did some amazing fan service when they included Rapunzel and Flynn in a blink and you miss it cameo. Next time you watch the coronation scene,
Oh my God. Those are they. That's the coronation, right? Yeah. Bro, I didn't see this in the movie for real. That's Rapunzel right there. Okay, Kristoff looks different. Okay.
look at the guests closely. So why is there
Oh my God, yes. No. Kristoff is the one with the how you call this one right here? Elsa. I think it's Elsa or the other one. Okay. Yes, those are they. Look.
time
Wow.
you watch the coronation scene? Look at the guests closely. So why is there no team-up movie where Rapunzel and Flynn join Anna and Elsa in an adventure? I mean, Disney is in the business of making big shared universes. Wait, did I just figure out the secret plot of Frozen 2? Guys, I seriously hope so. Number 2. Scar's
Scar's.
final fate. When Scar sang Be Prepared, he really should have taken his own advice. He wasn't prepared for the Pride Lands losing all their food or for Simba coming back to beat him up. So his big song is really just a big lie. Either that or he used to be a Cub Scout. Get it? Lions, Cub, Scout, no, whatever, moving on. His great coup ends with him having to fight Simba in a Black Panther-style duel for the kingdom. He loses
my-
that and eventually gets attacked by his own hyena army. It's implied what they do, but not shown. So, did you ever wonder what really happened to Scar after Simba beat him up in The Lion King? Well, apparently he got made into a very fashionable headdress in ancient Greece.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ, man. Look at the scar, bro, right there. That's a scar right there. It's actually him. It's him.
And you might not think that that's all that great, but he did get warned by the
Oh my God, bro. How I didn't know this?
one and only Hercules. Number 3. The pump get worn by the one and only Hercules. Number 3. The pumpkin friend on the other side. The Nightmare Before Christmas is one of the coolest animated movies ever. It's so cool that you have a great excuse to watch it both on Halloween and on Christmas, you know? Well, now you have a great reason to watch another Disney classic right along with it. You probably missed the cool The Nightmare Before Christmas cameo in The Princess and the Frog. During the Shadow Man's big song, you can make out the Pumpkin King's shadow. Evidently, he's one of the friends on the other side. Does
Oh
that mean
my
Dr.
God.
Facilier gets pulled into Halloween Town in the end? Because I feel like he would actually do really well there. In a town whose primary goal it is to scare people, someone who goes by the Shadow Man would probably do just fine. It's almost a happy ending if you think about it. Number 4.
And
Mickey and Goofy Under the Sea. Mickey and Goofy are the original classic Disney characters. They're practically cartoon royalty.
That's
well,
true.
they do live in a castle in Disneyland, so
Oh my, who is that one right there?
maybe they're actually literal royalty. It's no surprise that they make cameos in other films. There are lots of colorful characters in King Triton's Undersea Kingdom, so you'd be forgiven
Undersea, but they cannot breathe water.
even if you missed Mickey and Goofy's The Little Mermaid cameo. Evidently, they have gills. Some questions you
Where?
probably
Jesus! Yes! Oh my Jesus! Oh my God! Yes, 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 yes. That's Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Okay, and now, let me see. Now I wonder, how are they breathing underwater?
don't want answers to. It's actually kind of sad that Mickey and Goofy don't have more Disney cameos. They should have been in every Disney movie. You know, the way Stan Lee does for the Marvel ones. Rest in peace, Stan.
Rest in peace.
Number 5. Zootopia
Zootopia.
cosplayers.
I haven't watched
Every
this
kid
movie
on
as well.
Earth loves Frozen. Well, apparently not just Earth. The kids of Zootopia also love the movie. 2 are even spotted cosplaying as Anna and Elsa with their
Where?
dad. You just know that poor guy is listening to the soundtrack. Playing as Anna and Elsa with their dad. You just know that poor guy is listening to the soundtrack like 20,000 times. So, if all the characters in Zootopia are animals, then what are the animals in their version of Frozen? Is Kristoff a reindeer in their movie? Would that make
Okay,
Sven
now
a
I
new
see.
human
Now I
that
understand.
animal Kristoff talks for? Let's hope not.
They clothe, right?
Number 6. Nani's poster. The 2 fiercest ladies in Disney history are Mulan and Nani. And you might not think that the 2 have much in common though. Mulan is a brilliant warrior while Nani works hard to support her little sister. But see, apparently Nani looks to Mulan for inspiration when things get hard. She has a poster of the Chinese heroine in her bedroom. So now, honestly, I'm just kind of mad that they didn't include a scene with her singing Reflection. Like Rick Sanchez, you know that Nani was all about that Mulan chicken nugget Szechuan sauce too. I mean, Mulan was an awesome movie, but you can watch it anytime you want. That Szechuan sauce was only around for a brief moment in history, and then it was gone. Well, you know, aside from the real Szechuan sauce, that is.
Wow.
Number 7, an incredible comic. The Incredibles is not just one of the best Pixar films, it's also one of the best superhero films ever made. That's why it's no surprise that the movie is referenced in another Disney movie. To be honest, it's surprising they aren't referenced more. Mr. Incredible is a pretty legendary superhero, right? Well, apparently his legacy continued long after his retirement. In Finding Nemo, a kid in the dentist office is
Yes, I see it here. Look at him.
seen reading a Mr. Incredible comic, which begs the question, where can I buy mine, kid?
Notice.
I really hope that comic was the first appearance of Bon Voyage, Mr. Incredible's greatest supervillain. I like to think it was the first question, where can I buy mine, kid? I really hope that comic was the first appearance of Bon Voyage, Mr. Incredible's greatest supervillain.
I saw the keys will Bon Voyage in the future.
I like to think that he's basically Bob's Joker. You know, but except French. Number 8, Easter Egg Central.
Okay, I love that movie.
Brave was an awesome Disney movie about the super cool archer princess Merida coming to terms with her mother and her position. It was a great teaching tool for young girls and mothers to bond in new ways. The movie also featured a super awesome Disney moment. Brave might have the greatest collection of Disney Easter eggs. The witch in the film has tons of wood carvings that reference other Pixar classics. There's one carving that looks a lot like Sully from Monsters Inc. Another one looks a lot like the Pizza Planet.
Yeah, Pizza Planet,
from
Toy Story.
So clearly she can see into the future, and she uses her sight to watch Pixar movies. I mean, honestly, what better use of that power is there, really? Some people even think that the witch is actually a time-traveling Boo from Monsters Inc. According to them, she is traveling from universe to universe in search of Sully.
Exactly, because in the Monster Inc. you can use doors to travel.
From the looks of her, she's been searching for a long time.
Bro, I cry with that movie at the end, for real.
Number 9, bootleg Zootopia DVDs. Zootopia offers a hilarious view of the seedy underbelly of cities like New York. One of the most fun ways they did this is when they show a group of bootleg DVDs. They're animal parodies of modern Disney classics like Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, and Tangled. Now let's be real, who wouldn't watch a movie called Meowana? There are probably a ton of other animalized Disney movies.
All the movies.
Alligator Aladdin, Mulan, Koi Story, The Incredibles, just to name a few. The Lion King, 101 Dalmatians, and The Mighty Ducks, and they were probably able to keep their same names. Number 10. Woody and Buzz Go International. Buzz and Woody are two of the most popular toys ever made. It's no surprise that their popularity stretched across countries. This is even evident in other Disney movies. I mean, you can see a big Woody and Buzz toy in Coco. What you didn't see, though, is if the Buzz and Woody toys were alive like their Toy Story counterparts. Are there actually dozens of Buzz and Woody friendships in the Pixar universe? Man, I hope so. Ooh, can we now see a scene where Spanish language Buzz sings Un Poco Loco while dancing? I would probably pay an unreasonable sum of money to see that. Number 11. Jane has familiar taste in China. Jane and Tarzan have one of the most unconventional Disney relationships. She forgoes her nice English life for a life in the jungle with a man who just learned to speak. He does have a rockin' bod though. Hopefully she got him to do something about those dreads. Jane introduces Tarzan to a lot of things from the modern world. One thing that she shows him is a good
Oh God, the Beauty and the Beast.
Cup of tea. What's strange though is that she evidently brought her fine china to the jungle. What's stranger still is that the china is the exact same set from Beauty and the Beast. The Miss Potts and Chip style tea set can be seen briefly in the movie.
It's the same.
Evidently, Jane and the Beast have very similar tastes. Hopefully, Jane's tea set wasn't actually alive as well though. The animals pretty much destroyed everything in the camp. Though if Miss Potts were there, it probably would have been a pretty good fight. That teapot didn't play. Number 12. Baymax World Tour. Big Hero 6 doesn't get talked about like it should. The Marvel Disney animated movie is a superhero classic.
Yeah.
It features a great plot and lots of cool high-tech heroes who have to band together to stop the evil yokai. Most importantly though, it features Baymax. Baymax is everyone's favorite inflatable healthcare buddy. Apparently that love stretches all the way to the Pacific Islands. A little reference to Baymax can be glimpsed.
Let me see. Wait, before you say it. Okay, right here. I didn't notice this as well in the movie. Wow. Look at there, the head face.
In Moana. Who cares if the movie set several thousands of years before Big Hero 6? Baymax love is timeless. So now that Disney Plus is a thing, they're gonna make a show where Baymax and Maui travel the world together, right? Because they would make an epic duo. Number 13, King Triton's New Orleans debut. The Princess and the Frog went to great lengths to portray the beauty of New Orleans. It also threw in a great Easter egg for Disney fans. One of the biggest floats in the Mardi Gras parade is that of King Triton himself. Have some of the residents of New Orleans been to the kingdom under the sea? Maybe. One can assume that the rest of the parade was full of Disney-related floats too. If only there were a real place that had a Disney-themed parade. Maybe in some nice city, you know, like Orlando or something.
King Triton.
Ah well, we can dream, can't we? Number 14. Disney's Great Puppy crossover. Disney has a long history of making adorable puppy movies, and really sad ones like The Fox and the Hound. They pulled off a great moment in canine movie history though when they dropped Lady and the Tramp in 101 Dalmatians. It's during the Twilight Bark scene where all the dogs of London basically do the beacon scene in Return of the King. If they make another live-action 101 Dalmatians, the Twilight Bark should result in a giant Avengers-style team-up sequence. Every Disney pup from Dodger to Pluto could show up for the final battle against Cruella. They should even use the music and everything. It'd be awesome. Number 15. Sebastian and the Genie. The Will Smith Genie was surprisingly entertaining. That being said, there is no replacing the original Robin Williams one. He brought his immeasurable comedic talents to the role in a way no other actor could. Genie makes a lot of pop culture references in Aladdin. He imitates greats like Jack Nicholson and Robert De Niro. He also briefly interacts with another Disney legend. Sebastian the Crab from The Little Mermaid makes a small cameo holding onto Genie's finger. I'm really sad there was no Genie and Sebastian spinoff now.
Okay.
Number 16. The Sultan buys Disney action figures. figures. Everyone buys Disney merchandise. Why wouldn't you? It's great. Evidently, even the residents of Agrabah buy Disney
The Beast.
stuff. The Sultan is shown playing with his action figures that look exactly like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. And I
Exactly.
think we can assume that he probably has the full Lion King and Little Mermaid sets as well. I'm sure there's a Disney store in Agrabah that he shops at. Number 17. Experiment 626, The Doll. Treasure Planet isn't the most well-known Disney movie, but it's still pretty great. The movie
Beautiful
retells
movie.
the classic novel Treasure Island in a science fiction setting. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's really cool. It came out close to the same time as Disney's other intergalactic classic, Lilo and Stitch. That one is about a fugitive alien who befriends a little girl. The main character of Treasure Planet, Jim Hawkins, actually has a Stitch doll in his childhood bedroom. Since both are intergalactic movies, it's possible that the doll was actually Stitch. Stitch probably would have been the perfect sidekick for Jim. His chaotic attitude mixed with Jim's angst would have made for a fun ride. Number 18. Is Sven Maui? Maui is a real Polynesian legend. He was also voiced by a real wrestling legend in Moana. The Rock showed that his charisma can spread far beyond the Fast and the Furious franchise. He was fantastic as the trickster god. Hopefully it isn't his last Disney appearance. Maui goes through a lot of genie-style transformations in Moana, the most interesting of which is when he transforms into Sven from Frozen. It's actually surprising that they didn't milk his transformations for more Disney cameos. I mean, would his transforming into Mickey Mouse been too on the nose?
Yes.
Probably. This leads to the question, is Sven actually Maui in disguise? Well, probably not.
No.
Number 19. Genie's going to Disney World. Genie goes through quite a lot in the animated Aladdin. The poor guy gets imprisoned in a dusty lamp for centuries. Not only that, but after he bonds with Aladdin, he's stolen away and used for evil by Jafar. He doesn't even get a girlfriend like his Will Smith counterpart does. The guy really deserved a vacation. If you were an imprisoned magical being, what would you do the second you got your freedom? Go to Disney World? Well, that's what I thought. Evidently, Genie thought the same way. At the end of Aladdin, he jets off with a Hawaiian shirt and a goofy hat. Clearly, he's headed straight for Orlando. Disney World was a thing several hundreds of years ago, right? Oh man, with magical powers, he probably doesn't even have to stand in line. Everyone else has to wait 3 freaking hours to ride Pirates of the Caribbean, except for him. Now I really want genie powers. Number 20. Boo finds Nemo. Monsters, Inc. proved that Pixar could be great outside of Toy Story in a way that A Bug's Life just didn't. It was a wonderful story about a little girl bonding with the monster in her closet. Boo from Monsters, Inc. is one of the most adorable characters in all of Disney history. Perhaps her most adorable moment comes when she tries to give Sully her Finding Nemo doll. That does seem like the kind of movie that Boo would love. Number 21. The Rescuers fail Bambi's mother. The Rescuers is one of Disney's most epic movies, as well as one of their most popular. They're a team of high-flying heroes, but unfortunately they fail to prevent one of Disney's greatest tragedies. Bambi and his mother can be seen briefly in the film.
Oh my god. Is that Bambi? Wow.
One of Disney's greatest tragedies. Bambi and his mother can be seen briefly in the film. If only the rescuers weren't so busy, they could have saved her from that huntsman. Then we would have all been spared that childhood crushing scene. If Disney remakes Bambi, hopefully they'll include a scene where Orville soars down and beats up the evil hunter. Not really sure what the rest of the movie will be about. Maybe just a sweet story about Bambi growing up with his mom? I think Disney owes all of us that as a way of an apology. Number 22. Nemo swam to Alaska. Marlin spends the beginning of Finding Nemo scared that he's going to lose Nemo. Things only get worse when he actually does. Nemo's journey seems like a pretty short one, but apparently it wasn't. Somehow the little guy made it all the way from Australia to Alaska and back. If you look closely at a scene in Brother Bear, you can actually see Nemo bouncing out of a river. Man, that kid can swim fast. Brother Bear, you can actually see Nemo bouncing out of a river.
Bro. Now I want to see the movie to see that part, bro.
Man, that kid can swim fast. That or Brother Bear takes place a long time after the Finding Nemo franchise. Who knows, maybe after
So
Finding
Nemo
Dory,
dies.
adult Nemo decides to swim around the world.
Nemo dies, eh?
Number 23. Hans, the Immortal Conman. Frozen features great songs and characters, but it also features one of Disney's greatest fake-outs. At the beginning of the movie, it seems as though Anna has met her great love in the dashing Prince Hans. This sets up a nice love triangle with the lovable Kristoff. The big twist? Hans isn't actually a dashing prince at all. He's in fact just trying to take control of Arendelle. Hans is one of the biggest jerks in Disney history. It's kind of sad that we didn't get to see justice properly served to him at the end of Frozen. It looks like his con artist ways didn't stop there though, because in Big Hero 6, you can briefly make out a wanted poster with Hans' face on it. So clearly he's an immortal criminal. I mean, there's literally no other explanation for this. Number 24, Jock, the undercover hyena. Jock from Lady and the Tramp isn't the most popular of Disney characters, but he probably should be. The character's made multiple Disney appearances. Aside from brief glimpses in 101 Dalmatians and in Oliver and Company, his best cameo was in The Lion King. He can be seen among the hyenas for just a moment.
What?
Clearly he was...
Wait, don't that... Oh my god, bro.
Working as an undercover agent. So can
I'm eating a cookie right now, just in case.
we get like a Black Klansman style movie
What is that dog doing there, bro?
depicting his struggles to infiltrate the hyena organization? You know, it's kind of funny to me that Scar considered himself to be so smart now that I think about it. He couldn't even notice that there was a small Scottish Terrier hanging around in his army of hyenas. That one should have been obvious, dude. Number 25. The carpet flies to Louisiana. The magic carpet is one of the coolest things about Aladdin. That's why it should be no surprise to see it show up in other Disney films.
Okay, you saw,
and it
right?
does. It shows up in Louisiana during The Princess and the Frog. Some travel a long way to see that New Orleans Mardi Gras, but flying all the way from Agrabah, it's kind of crazy. I really hope that Genie and Abu went with the carpet. They were probably out getting food while Abu was stealing every bead he could find. I mean, it is kind of his thing, you know? Well, there you have it. There are all the greatest Disney Easter eggs. Were there any good